Hello viewers, I welcome you to Edu8. In this session, we are going to discuss the poem My Mother at 66 by the Indian poet Kamala Das, who is known for writing poems on subtleties of human relationship. And My Mother at 66 is an ideal example of that. Here in this session, we are going to concentrate on the theme and the summary of the poem. So first let's look at the theme of the poem. So My Mother at 66, My Mother at 66 primarily deals with the idea of approaching old age and the fear of pain and separation. Approaching old age and the fear of pain and separation. As the title says, that it is a daughter is responding to her mother's growing age. A daughter is responding to her mother's growing age. My mother at 66. Mon koriba, jitu boyok yate mention kora hoise, it's not a number that we normally associate with death or destruction. But in this very poem, what we have observed, that the daughter's sudden realization has come up that mur ma ki buri hoi gol niki, that is she parting her youthful vigor and energy, that at the age of 66, maybe the number that is being used will be answering questions on that issues later on, that that the age 66 primarily concentrated taken as a number where maybe somebody, an individual parted with her youthful vigor and energy. So similar thing has been experienced by the poet Kamala Das here. On a journey, on a trip to Cochin airport, on observing her mother, she felt that her mother really looked old. And at that point of time, the pain or the fear of separation has really disturbed or saddened her. If you have seen the poem in detail, you will observe that this poem is written in a single sentence. That means the poem here, the poet here expresses or elaborates a single line of thought. The single line of thought is the approaching death and decay, and with that process, with that physical biological change, somebody is parting with the beauty and charm as well. So My Mother at 66 কবিতা to তোমালোকে কি দেখিবা, the poet eta idea খুব ধুনিয়াকে elaborate কৰিছে that end is inevitable. End is inevitable মানে আমি end বুলি কওঁতে আমি the final end, the destiny যেটো বুজাইছো, that is the death or a demise of somebody. But the poem is taken from the perspective of a daughter. So just try to feel the poem in the sense that ছোৱালী এজনীৰ কাৰণে, ল'ৰা এজনৰ কাৰণে এই ফিলটো যে মোৰ মা বা দেউতা যাক মই ভগৱান তুল্য বুলি ভাবোঁ, তেওঁলোক মোৰ পৰা এদিন ছেপাৰেট হৈ যাব, সেই ফিলটো লোৱাটো খুবেই পেইনফুল. যদিও the realization is there, since we have grown old, আমি সবেই গম পাইছো one day or the other that separation is bound to take place, but it's very difficult to accept that reality. Yeah, it's a very harsh, bitter reality যাক আমি মানি লব নোখোজো, that reality, that the pain of separation we don't want to associate ourselves with. So here a daughter, on witnessing her mother at 66, at the age of 66, thinks that very end is nearing. So এই কবিতাটোৰ সামাৰি কৰাৰ আগতে আমি জাস্ট আৰু এটা বস্তু আমি ক'ব বিচাৰিছো, that কিছুমান poetic device এইটো poemত ইউজ হৈছে, that poetic device বুলি কওঁতে some figures of speeches কিছুমান poet ইউজ কৰিছে, that is ইয়াতে simile মানে comparison with comparing words like as বা like, as বা লাইকৰে তুলনা কৰা, say she is like a rose. So যেতিয়া মই like ইউজ কৰি পেলাই কম্পেয়াৰ কৰিছো, সেইটো এটা simile হ'ল. আৰু এটা ফিগাৰ অফ স্পীচ আমি ইয়াতে দেখা পাম, that is personification. Personification মানে যেতিয়া এটা বস্তুত বা থিঙত আমি হিউম্যান কোয়ালিটিজ কিছুমান ইনপুট কৰোঁ, এট্ৰিবিউশ্যন অফ হিউম্যান কোয়ালিটিজ টু নন হিউম্যান থিংছ. চ' এই দুটা বস্তু আমি অকণমান চামাৰিটো অবজাৰ্ভ কৰিম. চ' লেটছ নাও কনচেনট্ৰেট অন দ্য চামাৰি অফ দ্য পয়েম. Summary of the poem My Mother at 66. The poem, as we have discussed while describing the central idea, but the theme of the poem, that it deals with one central idea, that it describes, it opens with the poet's journey to Cochin airport. তেওঁ কোচিনলৈ in Friday morning মাকৰ লগত গৈ আছিলে. On that very journey, that the morning ৰাতিপুৱাৰ journey এটা poet আৰু poeter মাকৰ গাড়ীত বহি আছিল, back seat perhaps they were sitting, and poet observes her mother doze. এইবিলাক word আমি detail discussion আকৌ discuss কৰিম. Doze means light sleep. টোপনি গৈছে, চিলমিলকে টোপনি, and মুখখন মেল খাই গৈছে, open, and at that point of time she observed her mother's face ashen like that of a corpse. Ashen like that of a corpse, এটা simile আমি ইয়াতে ব্যৱহাৰ হোৱা দেখা পাইছোঁ. তুলনা কৰিছে তেওঁৰ নিজৰ মাকৰ মুখখন এটা মৃতদেহৰ দৰে, এটা ডেড বডিৰ দৰে পেইল বা হোৱাইট হৈ গৈছে, ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain. লগে লগে তেওঁ মনত তেওঁৰ আহিছে কি my mother is really looking old. My mother is really looking old. এই পেইনটো তেওঁৰ মনত, the pangs of her mother's growing age has disturbed the poet on her journey. লগে লগে poet feel কৰিলে she is on a journey, about to take a trip to airport গৈ আছিলে, so she something should not disturb her. She looked outside the car. তেওঁ গাড়ীৰ বাহিৰৰ ফালে চাই দিলে. So বাহিৰৰ চাই দিয়াৰ লগে লগে she observed a happy picture. তেওঁ কি দেখিলে? The young trees is sprinting. So গছবিলাক দৌৰি অহা বুলি কৈছে. The young trees is sprinting and merry children spilling out of their homes. সৰু সৰু ল'ৰাবিলাক হাঁহি ফূৰ্তিৰে ওলাই আহিছে. এই ইমেজটোৰ খুব significant role এটা আছে এই কবিতাটোত. এই ইমেজটোৱে যেন খুব ধুনীয়াকৈ এটা কণ্ট্ৰাষ্ট বুলি আমি যিটো শব্দ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰোঁ, এটা দুটা বিপৰীতধৰ্মী ছবি তেওঁক দেখালে, দুটা কণ্ট্ৰাষ্টিং ইমেজ তেওঁক দেখালে। কেনেকৈ গাড়ীৰ ভিতৰত বহি আছে poet or mother, aging, a bit tired, a bit weak, a bit pale, a bit fragile, but on the other hand, outside the car we could see the youth, the young trees sprinting, daura, agility, energy, and the happy, joyous, joyful picture could be seen. So it khub dhuniya eta contrast inside and outside the car the poet could sense or visualize that. Etu sage teok অকণমান সময়ৰ কাৰণে distract কৰিলে from that very disturbing thought. অকণমান সময়ৰ কাৰণে she somehow was able to kind of distract herself from the thought of the pain and separation of her mother. Now again, on reaching the airport, on performing the formalities and the security check and all, the mother and the poet standing in a few years away. Both are standing in a few years away. যেতিয়া poet আকো তেওঁৰ মাকৰ ফালে চালে, she used another comparison. সেই দুটা comparison আমি details discuss কৰিম. Number 1, ashen like that of a corpse. Number 2, as a late winter's moon. As a late winter's moon. So winter season or late winter season or moon, maybe খুব ধুনীয়া ইমেজ কিছুমান ইউজ কৰিছে ইয়াতে. winter season, বছৰৰ শেষ season, poetor মাক ভাবিছিলে towards the twilight of her life kind of, আৰু the pale moon, moonৰ যিটো winterৰ moon যিটো এটা pale figure এটা দেখা পাওঁ, ঠিক তেনেকৈ ইয়াতেও যেন তেওঁ বগা পৰি গৈছে, খেতা পৰি গৈছে. sorry. So a late winter's moon, and realized with pain that her childhood fear, এই দুটা word আকৌ মন কৰিব লাগিব আমি poemটো চাওঁতে. childhood's fear, poetor childhoodৰ fearটো আকৌ তেওঁৰ মনত আহিছে. childhood fear is the familiar ache or the childhood fear. সৰু কালৰে পৰা চাগে তেওঁৰ এটা মনত ভয় আছিল কি এদিন নহয় এদিনটো সেই খবৰটো, সেই নিউজটো আহিব কি me and my mother will be separated for good. So thinking about that, the poet again became pensive. But what did the poet do at that point of time? Did she break down in front of her mother? তেওঁ কি কান্দি দিছিলে নেকি? নাই, তেওঁ নাকান্দিলে. তেওঁ কি কৰিলে? All she said to her mother that see you soon, amma. At a statement that gives her hope, that gives her that they are going to meet again. যে মাকক চাগে এটা আশা দিলে যে we are going to meet very soon. Though inside her mind she is very much disturbed, she is very much saddened, she is very much pensive. So but she didn't express her pain in front of her mother. She only said see you soon, amma. মই আপোনাক লগ পাই আছো very soon. And all she did was smile and smile. So তেওঁৰ যিটো gesture, তেওঁৰ যিটো action তেওঁ কৰিলে, maybe the fake smile that she had, she knew that if she showed her emotion in front of her mother would also be very much saddened. But instead she just assured the hope incarnated hope in her mother that they are going to meet very soon. So this is in a nutshell the poem My Mother at 66, at a single line of thought being expressed by the poet very well, that end is inevitable. A daughter realizes that pain for the first time, perhaps on a sudden realization on a trip to airport with her mother, and how she hid her emotions and pain in front of her mother. This poem primarily deals with that. In the upcoming sessions, we will be doing the detailed discussion of each and every line with some more question and answer. Thank you.